everything's going? Feeling ready?
Oh, I was born ready. We only have 2 days. You think Lord Sangamabe would let an opportunity like this slip by? Don't forget, when something's in high demand, the people with the goods on hand get to charge the highest price of all, even higher than the sellers taking advance orders. Ta-da! See? It's right here!
Ah, it's so pretty! Did you make it?
No, I have a supplier. We go way...
Aha! No wonder you were talking about...
That's not the full story. Mage Alice, I passed this on to the Dendroarch. Anyway, Point took him long and Marak delivered... So,
Surely, Nick...
Could be. Or maybe either way. All... Huh?
Paimon's...
Well, they're always gonna... Alice has been... And more than that. No one knows what the future will bring. Whatever... Oh, that? I was just making sure Nefer and I are square. Don't be thinking it was my priority.
All right.
I do say so, and that's the whole point. Oh, and could...
Traveler, Paimon. It's good to see you.
Everything going smoothly?
Sort of. As you're probably aware, Varka, Diren, and I captured some abyssal creatures from the Wild Hunt. Per the plan, we dissected and analyzed some samples of these creatures. The process went very smoothly. The findings, however...
What?
That depends on your definition of wild...
Harmless.
The Wild Hunt is an interesting phenomenon. Master griped a lot of... I don't think it's a strange... Perhaps the only explanation for... Oh, sorry. Back to our research findings. You could think of this as rare. Unfortunately...
Miss Columbina's situation is a difficult one. She can never achieve wholeness. It's as if her creator back...
Given the circumstance, time to kick off the...
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! This is for you. Dory asked us...
Ah, how wonderful. Well, thank you for making the trip. Durin and I will be heading off shortly.
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect you in person this—
All right then. Stay safe.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes. My lady. Within the next 24 hours, this is not a burden that we deserve to bear. But I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to act. For me, this gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of—
Hey everyone, guess I should introduce myself. Biggest strengths are, honesty and...
Is it what you wish to find?
fearless.
Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina, was it? I believe that...
That's right. Names are funny things.
Yes.
I have a... but it's what everyone calls... I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people.
You're different.
You're more Do you ever
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. I don't recall any
Is that because hatred survived?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I... Thank you for your help with the Rerir situation. Without you...
You're welcome.
Friend, he betrayed me.
Okay.
You
see? You're torn. Now you know it.
I need some time.
Of course, actually.
You mean the Harbin...
Yes, I always thought, and even now...
Clearly, they...
I feel a little... I see the guilt that you're feeling now. Because Have you noticed that the trap...
Huh.
Sure. Hello.
Ah! They caught us!
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you would...
You will?
They needn't be.
That doesn't matter to them. You can't control...
It's nearly showtime! Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
Fearless.
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Flint's! Been waiting...
Not too long.
Are you nervous about the battle?
Quite the opposite. When I was awakened by the... But after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, my restless flame indicates that some...
Ooh, that doesn't sound like...
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae whose primary concern was hybrid, but it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to...
Looks like I'm not the first to...
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at first. Please.
Never! Over here!
Aino asked me to relay a message. Meanwhile, Aino herself will provide range support to us.
Excellent. My thanks to all involved.
The chest set's looking a little unstable.
It won't hold him much longer. We should be prepared to engage at a moment's notice.
No sense sitting around waiting. Let's make the first move while we still have the option.
I agree. Paimon, find a safe hiding place.
Got it! Be careful, Traveler!
I will.
Everyone, take your positions as soon as the battle starts. Every ounce of strength we have in our bones, let us...
Ready?
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own demise.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Stay on your toes.
Yep, you too.
Me! The moonlight betrays you. Move! Hunt him down! The moonlight betrays you.
Can't hide the truth. How unfortunate.
Move! The moonlight betrays you.
Just the moonlight.
Be silent. It's all futile.
Observe. To dust.
Let me help you guys.
Hunt him down.
No more lies.
Pathetic. Hunt him down. The moonlight betrays you. Be silent. Move. The moonlight hunt him down.
It all adds up.
It began with the moon, and so shall it end.
The moon will protect you.
Do you see now?
No more lies.
Vanir, when will it be as you foretold?
Welcome here. The night cometh.
For the everlasting forest.
The deception ends here.
The moonlight Pathetic!
Water jet!
Futile!
It all falls into place.
Move!
Be silent.
Pathetic!
Go!
Leave this.
It's all futile!
Are you quite finished?
Hunt him down!
Steady now.
With one heart, we pray.
Can't hide the truth.
Moonlight! Hunt him down!
Time to come clean.
It's all futile!
Water jet!
Hunt
Close
him
your
down!
eyes. Keep your distance.
Pathetic!
Beware the creatures of the night.
Horace?
Seek within.
Moonlight! Traitor! Your game of heroics is over. Who wants to go first? No. Get out of my sight!
No! We've been separated!
Will it take?
You okay?
Never! Where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
I told you before, knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Be careful what you wish for.
Lama! Can you hear me?
Silence.
The voices are gone. But at least I know they're still there. I need to focus. Stick to the plan.
Hide.
The most important task. Keep still. I've been stalling for long enough. The moment will come.
No more lies.
Go!
Can't hide the truth.
It all falls into place.
Seek within. It all adds up.
Let's see what you're made of.
I've got this!
Death is within my grasp.
I can't keep this up!
Don't push your luck.
Destroyed and reborn.
Go! Go! Yeah! Yeah!
It all falls into place.
The mystery unravels.
Run.
Shameless.
Hide.
The deception ends here. It all adds up. No more lies.
Bombs away!
It all adds up.
Let's see what you're made of.
The mystery unravels. Can't hide the truth.
Wipe out!
No more lies. The deception ends here. There's no other way.
The only way to defeat Rarer is to borrow his own power. That means Columbina will have to disappear while you two bear the brunt of his attacks. You have to hold on.
Nefer, your eyes are bleeding.
Soon you will be powerless to resist. And then, I will reduce you to dust.
But that dust will plague. Come on.
Any other tricks up your sleeve? Let's see. As entertaining as they are.
You don't fool me. I have to stoke his rage. Make him. You fear what you could never defeat. You cannot win the fight against fate, Rare.
Well, now it's your...
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you! What's happening? That power. I've seen it before.
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using Pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rhine-Daughter in our midst.
How about that?
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open!
I don't, but someone else does.
Goodbye, Rerir.
We won.
Nefer, how are your eyes?
They're fine. Apart from the blindness, of course.
It's not too late.
Let me handle it. Miss Nefer, it's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most reckless.
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at stake. We had to do something.
Even so. Okay. I guess in business terms, I suppose that's...
I'd be hard-pressed to argue otherwise.
Still, I don't like this outcome. And people suffer when they make sacrifices they shouldn't have to make. Whether that means faith, strength. I had hoped you could win without sacrificing so much as a single hair.
Thank you. Really.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. Until then, please follow your recovery plan to the letter. I'll send full details. My dear friends, we have...
The moon will remember this day. There's something I want to let you know.
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's mind, and since Nefer's...
Hold on.
I only feel the pain.
But I must say...
Things are a little...
Friends.
How you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I'm doing all right, Pop.
Phew.
Glad to hear you didn't...
Well, honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self.
Well, I'm back to normal now.
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He said to tell you to head to the tavern when you woke up. Varker and the others are organizing a victory feast and they want to celebrate with you. He also dropped off some... If you're feeling up to it, let's head over and... Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing! We were...
How are you feeling today?
Much better.
Relieved to hear it. If that changes...
Yep. We're here.
Oh wait! Where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over... I'm sure she'd love to catch up with...
Traveler, Paimon, are you? Turns out that moon.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful.
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda?
Oh, sure. Did you hear that? I gotta go help Lauma for.
You bet!
Sure thing.
The Raker of Solnari. No. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has... Perhaps. What else is left when everything you do... If you're worried about me, you can nip that in the bud. I'm not someone who gets stuck in the past. It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father a liar. He was just a fool. That's why the Academia turned their back on him. And why the other tribes ganged up on him. Oh, Father. How much better things could have been if you were a skilled liar. Look at the Ibis King. Thoth is a fiendishly cunning liar. And yet, strangely, he feels more like a father to me than my real dad ever was. He's never brought it up, but I'd bet he feels the same way. Why else would he give me the power to perceive the truth, while at the same time training me in the art of deception? Well, King Deshret banished him to Aru, which is essentially a prison, and his response was to take on a physical form and approach me, hoping that I could become his envoy and search for one of the answers on his behalf. Did he really think I'd fall for that? He's stuck there. He can't make me return what he gave to me. So that's enough for you to decide he's nice, is it? He's a prisoner, and he lives in fear because it's preposterous. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you... Good. If you understand that, if you ask me, the soul of a liar really is worth nothing. For example, when something good falls into my lap, I don't go sharing the news around. Stops other... So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them. Oh, is that what it looks like? Well, you all know my past now, and I can't simply eliminate everyone who knows too much. So I guess I just have to put up with you. For the foreseeable future, at least. When you find yourself in a situation you can't control, the safest play is to keep calm. If you understand what's at stake, please ensure... Very good.
Oh wait! Now that the panic's over, after all that build...
Huh? Am I imagining things?
So, that close colleague who stayed behind with you? What's he been up to recently?
Don't know, don't care. I get more normal human interaction from hanging out with Bosco too than him. Although, now you mention it, he hasn't bothered me in a while. I wonder if...
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the biggest gift he ever gave to the world. But I somehow doubt that's what's going on. He won't lie low forever. So we'd better stay on guard.
Ah, Lord Sangama Bay. How lovely to see you. I must thank you for the device you provided. It was an enormous help. Would I be right in thinking that it was developed by the Academia?
Why come and ask me when you clearly know already?
I mostly...
That's more like it. A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangama Bay. Play your cards right.
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable investor as yourself would be a...
Huh? Charitable? Who said anything about charity? First time hearing about it.
Let's see. The first plot of land you purchased in Nodcry, your desert interest...
Stop! What do you think?
It's nothing to hide.
How?
You're a curious... But I'm afraid no matter how hard you try to keep things under wraps, where there's a will, there's a way. You did it for Sume.
It was empty land. Disasters are capricious things. They strike without any warning. My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanctuary. It was something I looked into. The tech people handled the tech, and Moneybags provided the Mora.
It's a pity that so few people know the truth about you. Everyone says that you view everything in terms of Mora, and all you care about is growing your own wealth.
So? What's the problem with that? Everyone wants to be rich. It's human nature. So yes, I love Mora.
But surely you have dreams of your own, beyond just making Mora.
You don't get it, do you? Just thinking about it makes...
Thank you.
For the device?
And the pendant.
Oh, that. I was just returning a favor. Don't worry about it.
Seems like we've both been away from home for a...
Yeah. So long that I barely remember.
That would be your mother, father...
Yeah. Though it's not like I want to... My sister can't help me now. Slowly, but
not everything will fade.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that... plus...
Oh, absolutely. You've got a lot going for you.
I appreciate the vote of...
How have you been holding up? Any
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster. I'm fine. I mean, I barely did anything, so...
What? You're too humble, young man.
You played an indispensable role in the battle for Nodcry. We can't thank you enough for your support. Sometimes, when people praise you, it's because you deserve it. The best thing is to accept it calmly and with grace. It's important to learn how to respond to words of admiration.
Let's do a quick demonstration. Albedo, that was an incredible feat of alchemy. The pressure was on, but you worked flawlessly at lightning speed to get the job done.
Thank you. I can't take all the credit, though. Durin played a big part in forming the alchemical array.
See? Did you catch that? A masterclass in how to take a comp...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did work pretty hard to help prepare for the battle. No point denying that.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, look who's bounced back. Looking good, Traveler.
Seems like you've recovered. You won't need to take any more medication.
Can I get you a drink?
Huh? You know how to order at a bar now? You've sure learned a lot recently.
Handling a drinks order is ridiculously simple compared to alchemy. Don't worry, I'll blend into society yet.
Paimon believes it. You're clearly a fast learner, just like your brother. To be totally honest, though, Paimon didn't quite follow all the details when you first explained the plan to us.
Don't worry, that's completely understandable. Unless you're a student of alchemy, it's hard to grasp the principle.
To put it in the simplest terms, we saw how when facing an enemy you have no hope of defeat. So, instead of looking for a way to overpower him, we decided to help Columbina get strong enough to at least stand up to him in a fight. For this to work, we had to analyze his modes of attack, confirm who his main target. For added security, we prepared a total of the alchemical array of that power enabled.
What surprised me, given his history with Rarir,
It must have been a painful...
Absolutely. He was torn between two paths. Anyway, however you cut it.
That's the only reason you're here?
Yes. I've thought a lot about it. And I've realized that you, me, and Arlecchino should be friends. I think this is very important. So I felt I had to come and tell you.
Well, this is a new one. I'm so moved. I can't even hold my teacup. If that's all, you can leave now.
Do you not want to be friends with me? Or is it that you prefer being co-workers?
What is this, Columbina? Are you deliberately testing my patience threshold? Right now, my politeness module is active. But if you say another word, I swear I'll shut it down.
If your politeness module was active, wouldn't you say the word please at some point?
Polonia, please see Lady Columbina to the door.
Will you still invite me to your next tea party?
What?
Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone.
Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it myself this time? We just wanted to, see how you were doing now that it's all over. Why? Out of concern for my safety? I hope you didn't seriously think that the Rayhir of Solnari would be able to lay so much as a finger upon me, given how prepared I was. Mostly because you kind of helped us out, so we just wanted to check you were okay. Looks like all your robots are fixed, huh? Oh, don't you worry about that. Tea time is already a write-off. The visitor before you managed to kill my appetite. If you're in the mood for tea, go ahead and help yourself. Otherwise, it's going to waste. My coasters are still missing in action, though. Use this notebook instead. Whoa! Pretty hefty notebook. Look at all those calculations. You can ignore those. They're just dumb scribblings. I doodle and write in my free time. Sometimes I remember the distant, dreamlike past. Sometimes I imagine the far-flung future. And other times, I grit my teeth and note down all the crazy nonsense going on in the present. Some people do the crosswords in the newspaper. This is my equivalent of that. Trying to predict the future is like daydreaming. And writing about the present just makes me furious. The past is my favorite. If nothing else, it's already set in stone, so I don't have to rack my brains trying to figure it all out. Huh. Although, having said that, the only vaguely interesting memory in my past is probably that guy they call Lord Artificer. Who else? Pretty much all the mecha and Fontaine are his personal handiwork. Wait, are you saying you know him? Like, personally? I mean, I guess we were friendly enough. Yep. In fact, I'm probably the only normal person left who knew him at all. We used to chat occasionally back when he was still around. Before he passed away, he asked me to destroy all his manuscripts. I honored his request, but I did read through everything first before destroying them. I mean, I couldn't let the genius of Lord Artificer Alain Guillotin disappear like that. Would have been such a waste. So, that's where the formulas in your notebook are from? I just told you. Those are my equivalent of crossword puzzles. They're just dumb formulas that I solve for fun when I'm bored. Alain's work was like epic poetry. Not that there's anything bad about them. I mean, at least, solving those riddles isn't going to hurt anyone. Except me. 'Cause anyway, while we're on the topic, I might as well tell you about what happened to him and his friends. Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They spent their childhood years together in the Narzissenkreuz Institute. They were all quite competitive, so there was some rivalry between them, but it was a friendly rivalry. But beneath the friendship and the rivalry ran something deeper, a sense of nostalgia. Unfortunately, childhood would end, the prophecy would come true, the apocalypse would arrive, and the future would never be. A mad dream that would normally only capture the minds of lunatics.
begin to take root in their hearts. And if Renee and Hélène had been people of lesser wits, that dream would probably have ended. But alas, they were some of the sharpest minds around. The first of them to fall under its spell was Renee. Against Hélène's wishes, he persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Hélène did not approve and parted ways. It's complicated. Hélène wanted to... Perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then, the next time they met, Renee's soul had been completely engulfed by the dream of salvation. His futile attempt to change the tide of fate only resulted in a wave that swallowed. And although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with a vengeance. As I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of salvation once more. But I'm told that the attempted What do you think of? Do you admire his or do you despise him? Same difference, really. Doesn't surprise me. You share one thing in common, F. The only difference is, your dream came true, and his... I don't like fanatic. Maybe I could understand. Anyway, that's enough about Renee. Now, moving on to Hélène. He managed to put a stop to his credit, I suppose. After that, the only thing supporting his work. But although I think that, yet Hélène's, once he quit working on his. He told me that the director of the Nazissenkreuz Institute used to read those fairy tales to the children. And I think that all he wanted at the very end, many years after. And that is, one went all, the other saw. I do sometimes. Even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. They were young children with friends and family who mattered to them. Or maybe they just wanted to find... But instead, the search for their own salvation. Do you think the desire to save one... He gave the exact... No elaboration. All right, tea time's over. I owe Arlecchino a favor for telling me these stories. I'll have to bring a whole sack of gifts the next time I visit the House of the Hearth. I'm gonna go tinker with Polonia now. You guys can do whatever you want, as long as it doesn't involve interrupting me. Polonia, exit hibernation mode. Begin diagnostics. Add Astro. Thank you for Add Astro.
Ah, my apologies. This heavy rain must be quite an inconvenience for you. It's over.
Justice is blindsided. Settle down.
You've earned yourself a reward.
like it. Annihilate.
An oversight on my part.
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
Bow your head. Another test subject.
Transfixed!
can get a good look then.
Ah, good day, you two.
Phew! Well...
You needn't worry. This is my humble abode, and the tomb of the Lightkeepers. That being said...
Well, to be honest...
I see.
Wait!
That is correct.
Not at all.
Ah, but I suppose the spirits on the... If you still have... Although that... Most of the camps on this isle have been removed.
Yeah, that was a...
Years of In the past, it guided people on their way... Well, in which case, since you are not used to the darkness that shrouds this island, I too know well the comfort that a distant ray of light can bring on the... Speaking as a light and person... Besides, I have a lantern of my own. I would rather... As such, you should... I believe there should still be some backup, and if you should need to find... I will meet up with you once I have...
Oh, there really are a ton of headstones here on this isle. And they're all so old you can't make out the words on them at all. This place is super dark. Feels kind of stuffy, too. Huh. Either way, let's try not to get their attention.
The sky is so dark. I'm scared. You sure took your time, didn't you? Come on.
Does he mean...
Look at you, shaking like a leaf. You scaredy cat. Come on, grab your stuff and let's go. Perhaps I'll even tell you a ghost story.
What? A ghost telling us ghost stories?
You ever heard of the blue fire? As we all know, when you're out walking out at night, you should well, that's because the wild hunt That's why it's dangerous to travel alone in the dead of night. But they say it only appears. Don't ask me what it is, because I don't know. Whatever it is. Ah, shucks, look at me talking away. I totally forgot I've still got fuel to move.
Wait, but we brought all the fuel with us. What's this guy talking about?
All right, I'd better get back. See you later, scaredy cat. It's nearly time for my shift.
Oh, woohoo!
Great, the light's on. Guess I won't have to worry about moving fuel anymore.
Hey, it's the ghost.
The wild hunt came. The fog. To the lighthouse! To the lighthouse! Don't just stand there gaping. Have you forgotten how to send signal? We're all gonna die.
Something's off. All the ghosts are coming this way.
We too shall. The wild hunt is here. We've got to.
Up to the top.
If you've forgotten how to send signals, check the handbook. We never.
Do not fear.
Don't leave our bodies to the wild hunt. I beg of you. That is no way to die.
Death. Wild hunt.
Oh, sounds like they need us to head up.
Lighthouse.
The handbook says, Okay, the signal is sent. Let's go check on the ghosts.
What happened here? A whole host of ghosts surrounded the lighthouse. I sent them away to prevent them from blocking the area, and when they saw the lighthouse flashing, they departed.
Oh, it was pretty scary.
I sensed it too. This grew up until just now that... They asked you? This can only mean that lighting the ghosts here tend to... They have a rather... Consider it a... Ghosts are the echoes of living souls. The ghosts in question, relighting it, you might not be in the days before it came to symbolize, but alas, according to our...
Wait, a war?
Indeed. But at the same time, the Lightkeeper Oath, our bones, is a line that's, after all.
Shoot! So we sent out...
You feel you unwittingly did some... Ghosts are but the memories. Still, I can... Ah, yeah. Had reinforced. You have to understand that ghosts are hard to reason with. How about this?
Don't come near us. Don't try to save us.
Help is on the way.
The Wild Hunt is coming in too fast. There's no time. Let us stay here and take them down with us. This place will be enough of a graveyard by the time the night is through.
So, you don't need rescuing?
No, we do. Please, save us. We can't hold on much longer. Everyone else is gone.
Ignite the Blue Lantern. It will guide you far from the wild.
The Blue Lantern cannot bring back souls from the dead. He can help you destroy what remains of the Wild Hunt.
Don't rescue us. Don't come any closer.
What's this supposed to mean?
Those poor souls. On the one hand, they hoped that someone would send out a distress signal and save their lives. And so they sought the help of the Blue Lantern. That ought to have been... They will recall...
We shall part this...
We have
We are the Light Keepers!
Wait!
Again, they are but the replaying memories of once living people, viewing the world through the sorrow and... If it were up to you, Traveler. Is that so? Personally, I do feel in time my dear Ratniki. Now, look upon my flame and wander no longer. Return to your graves and forever rest in peace. 6 feet under may you slumber in your erstwhile homeland, and in sweet dreams return to the ley line's embrace. Some of their memories and thoughts have been dispersed. To me, they are both. Unfortunately, at the very least, many of the ghosts on this island may have been affected. But if you're in the mood to keep exploring, it would be...
Water comes in flavor. To the discerning palate. Onstad's water is and pure. Well, water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor. Unlike any other. Sum.
All right, let's finish this fast.
Whoa, we really did get teleported. Let's take a look around and see what we can find. are so many woven scrolls here? Paimon remembers seeing some. This one really stands out from the. Yeah. Over there, something just flashed. Oh, right. Paimon's with you. Looks like our ticket out of this place.
It is just as I thought.
Sure did.
This specific... It is a most... Yet there are those...
You mean...
That space centuries ago. A great shaman by the name of... It exists to this day. And although... Once someone is trapped inside...
Another secret power? Still having...
Don't worry. If my suspicions... The dying process is...
Cool!
Great! We'll make a few if you agree to help.
Agreed.
Given this...
more works too.
Thankful. Your guide is waiting.
Merciless.
I take it you're the...
Yep!
Call me told...
So the guy is somewhere in this cave, huh?
This is as far as... kind of along many years ago. However, to bypass the...
Oh!
The strange thing is, our ancestor, since it was sealed off, the only person... According to her... But I digress.
So you're sure you don't...
I'll pass. I guess it's supposed to be a test.
Aww.
Don't worry. Unlike our chief...
Fair enough.
You've earned yourself a reward.
Looks like there's no way past. Maybe try the same thing as before? Hey, it worked! Let's head in and take a look. This should be the place. That fruit Toltec mentioned should be the one on the wall. Now, the only question is, which ones do we pick? Well, go ahead. right? Whatever it was, grab it. These guys' ancestors made so... Do you think maybe there's more artwork further inside? Seems... Oh, no need. Paimon was just... Let's head back and... We're back, and we found the ingredients.
Sounds like you. It's getting late.
Merciless.
Toltec has updated me on your
Sure thing. Here.
I see.
Got it.
Please come. Take a look at this. It's a woven scroll. The person depicted is the legendary shaman, Huitzilin. She was especially... This scroll is a record of her deeds, and was most likely the work of her own head. Sadly, since she passed... Bring out the samples. Now, as I mentioned, the dyeing process is a little complicated, but the pattern has already been sketched out on the sample. So, you just need to dye each block with the correct color. But you'll need to wait for the dye to fully soak in between each step to... Ha ha ha! Good! The dye has taken to the fabric, and the pattern is crisp and clear.
Okay, final step. Did it work? Paimon doesn't see it.
Oh, that color isn't showing up. Oh, the dyeing has failed. No, your technique was flawless. You did everything exactly as instructed. It would have made no difference if I'd done it myself.
Then what went wrong?
It could be the weaving technique. Or maybe the dye has to be applied in a different way.
Sorry, Paimon wishes we could do more to help.
I am the one who should be apologizing. I made you do so much work, and it was for nothing. I will, of course, honor my commitment to compensate you for your trouble, but I do hope you won't give up on this task.
Don't worry, we're not Paimon does have a You said yourself you're...
I think you perhaps misunderstood my philosophy, but that's okay. I can answer your question.
Oh,
Cool.
It's gorgeous!
Now,
Whoa, that
in all the years, it is true that I seek to bring new life to this ancient tribe through change and reform, the foremost of since the very beginnings. So, whatever it takes.
You're completely right.
It's quite all right.
Merciless.
Huh? What are the Fatui doing here? That's a little concerning. Let's go over there and... Also, how did they get this close to a tribal settlement? Huh. All the Fatui left in Natlan are probably the captain's subordinates. That basically makes them followers of one of Natlan's heroes. Still, once a Fatus, always a Fatus. Something seems off seeing them here. Ahem! What are you guys doing?
Following orders.
Hey, what's with the attitude? Can the Fatui even work for a private employer?
This is Grudok. I hired him to be my bodyguard in Natlan. As you can see, he's not the... My original plan was to hire... I was told they were capable fighters and had the...
So that's what happened.
Precisely! Montluçon, at your service.
Oh,
A golden-haired... Your exploits and fun...
wow! We're really famous at this point, Traveler.
It's truly my lucky day.
So, you... chased us?
You'll be generously rewarded.
Well, at least he got straight to the point. Should we hear him? Alright,
You know the great shaman Sitlali, right? I need her help with something.
yeah, the chances of her helping a random stranger just because we asked? Yeah, see, Lolly really doesn't like dealing with...
I heard about that from other members of her tribe. If you manage it, I'll even double your pay.
Oh yeah,
It's kind of a long story, and there's tribal history involved, so you should hear it from an expert. Allier, if you could.
Of course. I don't often have an eager audience for this kind of thing. Nice to meet you. The name's Allier. I'm a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. Unlike most researchers, I have a keen interest in ancient ruins. That's why I was invited to join Monsieur Montluçon's team. Have you heard of the legend of the great shaman Huitzilin? Yes, according to local records, she was a color mystic who lived over 200 years ago. And out of all of her exploits, her most celebrated is the Battle of Seven Colors. According to legend, the battle was triggered by an abyss invasion, one of the most brutal in Natlan's history. Amazingly, Natlan was able to turn the tide despite being at an extreme disadvantage. The key to victory was none of the color was extraordinary, illusory in appearance while also seeming to possess physical form. Legend has it that entrap all the enemies in.
Anyway, that's the gist of it. We don't want to take up too much of your time. That story is the reason I came to Natlan. I often publish books about... When I heard this story for the first time, I wanted to include it in my next historical records, even within the... If that were the case...
But if you're just...
Well, you see, that's why I'm here. But I was refused...
According to my research, their scrolls are considered sacred relics in addition to historical records. Naturally, not to mention the scrolls we did get to review actually contain a huge amount of information. I just need more time, and I could...
We've been over this, Allier. There's no need to waste time on those scrolls when we have a better way.
Citlali, you mean?
Exactly. You're well aware, I'm sure, that Citlali has been alive for more than 200 years. That means she lived during the era of the Battle of Seven Colors. If she agrees to be my consultant, then no other historical records are necessary.
Oh, that's what you want.
So, what do you say? I'll
Well, it's not that we don't want to help you. Oh, right. The duty the chief gave us has a lot to do with wheat sealing. Who knows? The Battle of Seven Colors might lead us in the right direction. All right, we'll help you convince Citlali. Just let us do the talking.
Of course. So, this is where the great shaman lives?
For someone like Citlali, it actually makes a lot of sense.
Is this graffiti her work too? I wonder if it's a cultural practice. If I could just copy it down,
We're here for a reason, Allier. As agreed, you two can do the talking, and we'll wait for you.
Okay, we'll go knock on the door. Hopefully she's not hungover. Citlali? Are you there? We need your help with something! Oh, no response. Maybe she's not home. Oh, Granny Itzli? Are you home?
Hey, kid! If you're here to challenge me, book an appointment first. Traveler!
Looks like we came at a bad time.
Are you still there? Just come in. We can talk inside.
Well, at least we didn't get turned away. Huh. So this is where Citlali lives.
I, didn't have time to fully clean up the place. Complain if you want. Menial housework means nothing to a great shaman like myself. Besides, in light novels, people who keep everything neat and tidy are always too boring to be the protagonists. Also, I'm not a hermit. I'm just above superficial rules of societal etiquette.
She sure does care a lot about what we think of her.
Oh, and that spell I used to transfer my senses to you, you're not still, experiencing the side effects, are you? It's my duty as a great shaman to check that kind of thing.
Oh, you mean when we could hear your thoughts? Nope. It's been so long, we don't have to worry about that anymore, right?
Then why do I hear the Traveler's thoughts in my head?
What?
I can still hear you, you know. Don't bother. I'll find a way to fix it. First you hear my thoughts, now I'm hearing your thoughts. It was just a simple spell. I use it on you, and now it's on the Fritz. Forget it. Just tell me why you're here.
Well, someone asked us to ask you to be their consultant. They have questions about the history of Natlan.
So they asked the hero of Natlan to put in a good word? Sounds like they know I don't usually trouble myself with other people's problems.
The pay is really good.
Doesn't matter. I'm busy.
She sure doesn't look busy. Paimon knew this wouldn't get us anywhere.
From you?
Yeah! We were given a sacred duty to help your tribe weave a special scroll.
Huh? So, you're the appointed ones this time?
We were surprised too! After all, we have no idea how to weave a scroll like that. But with Chef Biram's help, we were able to make some progress. We still haven't succeeded, but we learned that the key to weaving the scroll is a special kind of color. The historical event those men want to ask about also involves color. If you help them, you might end up helping us too. She's giving us that face again. Did Paimon not explain things clearly?
I can't decide whether this twist is completely out of the blue or if it was foreshadowed all along.
Does that mean you won't help us?
I need to think about it.
Then there's still hope.
Hey, what's the holdup? Just give us an answer already.
You agreed to let us do the talking! Sweet Lolly!
Stand down, Grudok. As your employer, if I tell you to wait, then you wait.
Understood.
You're the great shaman who's been alive for centuries? But you're so... Apologies for the disturbance. Grudok is a recent hire, so difficult to restrain sometimes.
He's lucky he didn't force Seat Lolly's hand.
Well, since you're here, how about a discussion?
Do you have any idea who I am? Did you think Granny Eatsley would be fooled by your little performance? I have no intention of speaking to you. Your recent hire interrupted me right as I was about to make an important decision. Pull a trick like that again, and I'll make your lives a living horror novel.
Whoa!
Traveler, we have a discussion to finish.
You live up to your name, Granny Itztli. I apologize for the offense. I'm just surprised the Battle of Seven Colors didn't pique your interest.
You're investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Ah, the Traveler didn't get to that part? Yes, I thought the Traveler could help me convince you. But, if I'm not mistaken, you have a personal interest in this matter, don't you? I heard that the great shaman Huitzilin was a friend of yours. You two must have been close. If I can resolve the controversy and prove the battle took place, I'll include it in my next collection. Then, all of Tevat will learn the truth. With your support, your friend's heroic deeds will once again be known throughout the land. Inspiring, don't you think?
If this is really about that duty, then... fine. I'll help you.
I'm honored.
Save it. I agreed to help the Traveler, not you.
Well, at least she agreed to help.
Who are you calling heartless?
Not a problem. I always planned to work with the Traveler. So, did you directly experience any events of the battle? Do you have any idea where it took place?
Talk at me, why don't you? Fine. No, no, and no. I did live during the same era as her, but that doesn't mean we experienced the same events. I've lived a long time, but I'm not a walking encyclopedia. You decide the angle of your investigation, and I'll provide answers if I'm familiar with the subject.
All right. Even if you didn't witness the battle yourself, you still lived through that era. Your insights are very valuable. Alie, you had an idea about where to start, yes?
Oh, well, my plan was to consult the members of the tribe in charge of recording history.
Then, let's start there. Traveler, what do you say to a...
You don't seem super invested in this whole thing, Sweet Lolly.
The Battle of Seven Colors is something I've only ever heard about. I know as much as anyone else in my tribe.
But how? Weren't you alive when it happened?
I wasn't there when it took place, and she never told me about it. That's how.
But Molo Sol said the two of you were close friends. The battle was legendary. Why wouldn't Wheat Celine tell you about it?
Close friends? More like arch rivals. Something Montluçon would know if he actually did his research. Did you see the graffiti outside my house? That's not my doing. All students from Wheatsealing's School of Shamanism must pass an extremely difficult trial before graduation, defeating me in battle. Those graffiti drawings are how they challenge me. Of course, none of them ever succeeded. So, after Wheatsealing's death, her students had no choice but to modify the requirement. Instead of defeating me, all they have to do now is last long enough. As my rival, Wheatsealing only had one achievement that surpassed my own, and that was the Battle of Seven Colors. I can only assume she had some kind of secret technique at her disposal. It makes perfect sense that she kept it from me. I'm a fast learner. Telling me about the technique is no different than handing it to me on a silver platter. As if...
Oh, that makes sense.
Anyway, all of that is secondary. Like I said, I'm only here to help you fulfill your duty. Don't misunderstand. This duty is important for my tribe, too. A great shaman should do her part to see it done. Excuse you? I fail to see what housekeeping has to do with my duty as a shaman. Why is it that you're the one whose thoughts are exposed, but I'm still the one suffering? I need to get to the bottom of this.
Excuse me, Great Shaman, but we have a situation over here. We could really use your help.
Okay.
Of course the Battle of Seven Colors happened. The Woven Scroll proves it. Wheatsealing used a
That's just your interpretation. There's more than one way.
Wheatsealing was one of the most...
That's the biggest problem. She had students. A technique that powerful? And no shaman since has ever used it?
Her students are keeping it a secret, of course. If you knew a technique like that, you'd be a fool.
Oh, I didn't mean to cause an argument. I just wanted to ask, is there anything we can use to prove the battle took place?
Of course it took place. Why would you need to prove it?
You'll have to excuse him. Some people in our tribe insist on clinging to outdated views of history. I'd give up now if I were you. It only gets more ridiculous from here.
Please don't fight.
Wow, so the battle really is controversial.
Am I the outdated one? Kids these days can't find anything better to argue about?
These arguments are precisely why I hesitate to include this story in my collection. Neither side was able to offer anything useful. What should we do?
Wheatsealing was a passionate teacher. We were opposites in that sense. The technique she used in the battle must have been her masterpiece. There's every reason to pass it on. Still, if the technique is powerful enough to single-handedly stop an invasion, it also makes sense that her disciples would keep it a secret. We should check with the students from her school.
But as far as I know, most of the shamans from her school occupy high positions in the tribe. Not the type of people outsiders like us can speak to.
Right. The obsidian altar is off limits to you. But, if I go...
Is there a problem?
Most of Wheatsealing students are respected priests in the tribe. But that means they had to go through me. Or try, at least. I, of course, humiliated them from a young age. Those who hold the position now are the ones who lasted long enough before I wiped the floor with them. If I show up without warning, they'll run for dear life. That's not gonna get us any answer.
Yeah, Paimon can see it.
Hey, don't jump to conclusions. That was just a metaphor. Only you have the guts to joke like that with me, Traveler. Fine, I said I'd help, so I'll help. But don't blame me if it goes wrong.
Alright, the rest of you can wait for us here.
We appreciate the help.
Merciless.
Oh, are you in the middle of a ceremony?
Granny Eatsley?
What is she doing here?
Did some coward not show up after challenging her to a fight?
Or is she here to officially take over the tribe?
Whoa. It's like they really do see her as some kind of tyrant.
No matter what, we'll defend our dignity as priests to the end.
Ugh, you talk a big game for someone who lost to me the most out of the entire priesthood.
What?
All I want is to ask some questions.
So, you're here to interrogate us?
Someone didn't sit pretty for their beating? Is that it? You want their name, don't you?
We should just run!
Yeah, with the hero of Natlan here, Granny Eatsley will be on her best behavior.
Sure, whatever you say.
Oh, it's the Traveler and his companion. That does make me feel better. How can we help you?
We wanted to ask about the technique you inherited from Wheatsealing.
Huh. So you can eradicate our school once and for all?
Disciples of our school have challenged her year after year, just as our master instructed. Sounds like she's finally had enough.
Well, you're not wrong.
If we want to protect our legacy, one of us needs to run!
Not this again. Just how much did you traumatize them, Seatlally?
because it's in your head. I'm Granny Eatsley. A mere mention of my name and kids burst into tears. Love and respect? No one has the guts for that. You know what? Forget about your duty. We really need to fix this mind-reading situation.
Sorry to disappoint, but if you're here to question whether we're qualified to inherit our master's legacy, we're not going down without a fight.
We're not getting anywhere. What should we do, Traveler?
Huh? Oh, it's you.
Elder Tlapo! Oh, we must have disturbed your meditation. Our deepest apologies. Please forgive us.
Did Elder Tlapo just issue a declaration?
From what I can tell, in a single word, the message was... friend?
Is Elder Tlapo telling us to treat Granny Eatsley as a friend?
That's not possible, is it?
Oh, you forget yourselves, my friends. You are esteemed priests of our tribe. Where are your manners?
But Chief!
I didn't expect to see you here, great shaman. My sincere apologies for the lack of hospitality.
Well, I wasn't exactly planning to come to this crowded place. So you can save the pleasantries, Chief. I'd rather get this over with.
Understood. Now, as successors of Huitzilin, I understand your friction with Granny Eatsley. However, Elder Tlapo's declarations have always showed us the correct path. You would do well to respect his counsel. So, mind your manners and allow Granny Eatsley to ask her questions.
Good thing Elder Tlapo and Chief Biram are on our side. Hi there, Elder Tlapo! Hey, he seems pretty happy to see us.
He's the one who put you in charge of the scroll, right?
Yeah, Elder Tlapo appointed us to the task.
Elder Tlapo, huh? He's still Claw to me. Hey, don't pull that cutesy stuff with me. You're an Iktomi-Sor Elder now. You occupy an eminent and important position within the tribe.
So, you already know each other?
Claw was only this big when we first met. He was Huitzilin's Saurian companion back then. She kept dragging him to my place, so over time, we got to know each other. She only came to my place to fight me. But at the same time, she always claimed to be my friend. She was the only one who dared to try, at least.
Well, you've lived a long time. You've probably made a bunch of friends over the years, right?
The more time you have, the more friends you lose.
Oh,
Anyway, let's get back to business. I hate talking about the past. Oh, 200 years and you still haven't given up, Claw? I still haven't made up my mind, so you should head back. Traveler, Paimon, let's go.
Hey there, Chief Biram! Oh, wait. We haven't reached out since the last time we failed the task, huh?
I'm just grateful you haven't forgotten that duty.
Actually, we have good news! We found another clue!
I'm all ears.
It's the Battle of Seven Colors.
Huitzilin's claim to fame? That sounds promising. But the battle took place hundreds of years ago. An investigation is...
True, but Granny Eatsterly promised to help.
Is that so? Huh. I've tried seeking her help in the past, but...
Hey, don't complain!
Forgive me.
Paimon said you've been trying to figure out how to weave the special scroll.
It is my duty, great...
Why bother? The scrolls always end up completed on time. So what?
If I may, this task concerns the history of Natlan. Memory is sacred to our tribe. I'm sure a great shaman understands that better than a humble junior. I know you don't concern yourself with the daily affairs of the tribe, Granny E.
I get your point. Of course, the one time I wish you could read my mind, it doesn't work. No, that's not it.
Huh?
It's not important. Rest assured, Baram, with my help, the Traveler and Paimon will definitely be able to complete the task.
You have my thanks, then.
Huh. So are you here to test whether we're qualified to inherit Master Wheat's...
You've already been tested, haven't you? Well, frankly speaking, I don't think any of you are qualified. But that's not why I'm here. All you need to do is be good.
Fine. Ask away.
You've heard of the Battle of Seven Colors, right?
Of course. It's our master's claim to fame. An immortal legend inscribed in the very history of our tribe.
Then I'm sure you know there are those who question whether it actually occurred.
I did hear people arguing about that the other day.
It's disgraceful. How can they question something like that?
It doesn't surprise me. Natlan has had more tourism lately. A lot of people have started getting strange ideas after interacting with Outlander. After all, everyone who took part in the battle has returned to the ley lines. Without witnesses, it's hard to refute.
Well, it just so happens the questions I want to ask are directly related to the legitimacy of this battle.
Listen, we know you were rivals, but do you really have to question her legacy?
You think she's like you? Someone who can't survive a little scrutiny?
No, of course not.
Then let me finish. During the battle, Huitziling most likely used a technique powerful enough to turn the tides of war. I'm proud enough to pass it on to her disciples. So...
I don't think any of us have heard of it.
Listen, I'm not trying to take it for myself, so be honest. With or without it, I can wipe the floor with any of you.
Yeah, no objections there. But I'm telling the truth. None of us have ever heard of that technique.
What's wrong with her?
Master's body of work is massive. No one student could hope to learn all her techniques. Master had no choice but to recruit many students, split up what she knew. So even though we see ourselves as representatives of Wheatzelian's school of shamanism, what we know isn't the sum of her legacy. Actually, I know of a shaman family that inherited some of Master's techniques.
But if they inherited Wheatzelian's secret techniques, shouldn't the family be thriving?
Well, it's the only thing I can think of.
All right, give me the
I'll mark it out on your map.
To be honest, I'm not optimistic about the future. That's because the request came from you. You don't know the power of your own words, do you?
Proving the legitimacy of this battle seems more...
Nothing we can do about that.
Well, even if our investigation ultimately proves the legend to be false, that's still a worthwhile result. Although I'm here for business purposes, I have a personal interest in this as well.
That's exactly why I chose to follow you, Monsieur Montluçon.
Listen, I'm just updating you on the situation, not asking for your opinion. I don't really care whether you continue your investigation. Traveler, you came to me for help with your scroll weaving duty, right? You thought looking into the Battle of Seven Colors could give you answers. That's understandable. But based on our progress, I'd say this is a dead end. Instead of wasting time, you might consider taking a different approach. I'll try to think of another way to help you.
Respected traveler, let's not forget about the compensation
What makes you say that?
Yeah, based on what you've told us so far,
You think so?
She claimed to be your friend, but picked fights with you non-stop, and never told you about her biggest accomplishment. By figuring out the truth behind the battle, maybe we can finally help you get closure.
Closure? I'd say we're 200 years too late.
Ah, that's wonderful news.
All right, let's go visit the shaman family. Hello, are you Aisha Man?
Yep, that's me. Huh? Granny Eatsley?
Get up! In a crowded market like this, the only person who should be trying to hide is me.
My apologies. Ever since my grandfather's generation, the shamans of my family have given up on passing your trial, Granny Eatsley. Have we offended you in some other capacity?
Man, this is generational trauma at this point.
Whenever I misbehaved as a kid, Grandpa would tell me about the thrashing he received from Granny Eatsley. I still get nightmares about it sometimes.
Hey, don't get any funny ideas. This was your idea, remember? Keep asking your questions.
Okay, so your family studied under...
Yes, although that pretty much ended with my grandfather's generation, unfortunately. The techniques my family learned from Wheatzelian didn't have much practical use in terms of tribal affairs, so during my grandfather's time, we quit the priesthood. Turns out, shaman techniques aren't that useful outside the priesthood either. So over time, we abandoned them altogether. Of course, it's possible that we were just too foolish to understand the true power of those teachings. After all, Huitzilin was a genius. None of her students have been able to fully reproduce her talent.
Do you know which techniques were passed on to your family?
I'm not sure. As a kid, I remember hearing my grandfather talk about them, but it's not like
Just think about it for a sec. Do you remember anything about a technique that can decide the outcome of a battle?
Decide the outcome of a battle? Besides, my family wasn't really known for our talent. If a technique like that exists, I doubt Huitzilin would pass it on to us. You might have better luck asking one of the priests. They're descendants of Huitzilin's most gifted students.
Well, looks like we're back where we started.
Still no definitive evidence the Battle of Seven Colors took place. Allie, do you think we have enough to draw a conclusion?
All we have are non-witness accounts. We could put together an interview, but that's not going to hold up in academic circles.
Then we have to keep going.
Oh, you're investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Yeah, you know about it?
Not a lot, but there's something special about my family. In addition to shaman techniques, Huitzilin's stories were passed down to us as well. Say what you want about my ancestors' dedication to shamanism, but they definitely paid attention to those stories. And of course, the Battle of Seven Colors is the most exciting story of them all.
We don't need another story. We need something concrete.
I'm not sure if this is helpful, but the story passed down in my family is a little different from the one told in the tribe.
Really?
Well, it's Huitzilin's personal account of the events, so it's a lot more detailed. For example, in the version I heard, the battle took place in a location known as Chico Mostuk Cave.
That means you can tell us where to find it.
Unfortunately not.
I studied maps of Natlan before we left, Monsieur Montluçon. I don't remember ever seeing such a name.
Could your ancestors be mistaken, Mr. Ashemin?
It's unlikely. My family may have let the shamanism side of things fall by the wayside, but we're serious about these stories. In the words of my grandfather, some things deserve to be passed down more than secret arts.
If Huitzilin's version of events differs so much from the general understanding, that makes it even more likely the battle is completely made up.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Oh, hold on. You mentioned the Chico Mostuk Cave?
Oh, yes? Can I clear something up for you?
It's been more than 200 years. Huh. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
What does she mean?
That location is now known as the Valley of Fog. The Chico Mostuk Cave is what it was called 200 years ago.
Precisely when Huitzilin was alive. That means, Monsieur Montluçon, we can confirm the original site of the battle. Once we get there, the evidence we...
Just when we thought all hope was lost. I never doubted you, great shaman.
Save it. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me.
Wait, Mr. Montluçon works in publishing. You're a huge fan of light novels, right, Sweet Lolly? Maybe he could get you...
Really?
Out of print, huh? Sure. Do you have any in mind?
Well, if we're talking collectibles, then the first edition of Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power is a must. It's the first major hit of the isekai genre. Several editions have gone to print, but copies of the first edition are exceedingly rare and valuable.
I see.
There's also its sister work, Pretty Please Kitsune Guji. It was Yae Publishing House's attempt at gauging the new market trends. It's opened the door to a new genre after readers grew tired of isekais. The sales speak for themselves. Actually, Yae Publishing House released a limited edition not too long ago.
Sorry, I'm not sure I caught all that. What were the titles again? Reborn as Kitsune Guji?
These two titles are among the most successful and well-known works in the entire industry. You're telling me, as someone who works in publishing, you've never heard of them?
I'm a merchant from Fontaine, after all. Regarding this particular genre from Inazuma, I'm afraid I lack your level of expertise.
Amateur.
Of course. Sounds like a perfect arrangement. Now,
once we get there, it'll take a bit more work to determine the actual location. Right now, all we have is a general idea.
Well, I'm sure Miss Sitlaw...
Have you even looked at the time? It's already evening, and
well... What do you think, Traveler? Okay, we'll find a place to rest.
He's persistent, huh?
How about noon?
Do we have to wait that long?
Great shamans have important matters to attend to in the morning. That's only because I have important tasks to complete at night.
All right, as Miss Sitlaw...
Sorry. I just wanted to ask, is Granny Eatsley satisfied with my aunt?
Yeah, of course. You really helped.
Oh, good.
You're really that scared of her?
To be honest, Granny Eatsley almost never interacts with ordinary tribespeople like us. Everything we know about her comes from rumors. She's a powerful shaman who's lived for over 200 years. As a great hero, you're probably the only one who isn't intimidated by her.
That's quite considerate of you. All right, let's grab a few
Wait, didn't you say you had important...
What did you think I meant?
Does that mean you've gone drinking every night for the past 200 years?
No, I've had enough socializing for one day. I know somewhere quiet. We can just buy some drinks and head over. Which will also give us a chance to solve the mind-reading issue, considering the necessary...
All right.
I'll only demonstrate this once.
No, further up.
Further up? Whoa, this is like a secret base!
Sometimes I want the fresh air, but not the company. So I come here. Let's see if my stash is still here. Ah, great! The halberd crest birds didn't eat my snacks. Now for the mind reading issue. Give me your hand. It might take a little longer, actually. I just need to share my senses. And that should do it, right? You're not wrong. Hold on. Why do I still hear you in my head? Oh, did I not separate our senses completely? Oh, please work, please work. A great shaman should be able to handle this. Okay, what about now? Huh? And now? Huh. Whenever I try to remove the effect, it just flips direction and gets worse. That was just to help with the spell. For a human soul, to lose the boundaries of the mind is to drown in the sea of consciousness.
Wait, that sounds bad.
I read that in a light novel. When it comes to the real world...
is Sweet Lolly drunk?
Anyway, we'll just have to leave it for now.
Hearing the Traveler's thoughts isn't that bad, right? You should just tease him. That's what Paimon would do.
It's just... I'm not good at this. Sorry, I said we could be friends, but I guess I'm not ready. I'm used to being Granny Eatsley. Someone intimidating, someone people are scared to approach. I don't have to deal with people that way.
Yeah, Paimon's been wondering, why do you insist on living so far away? You could...
When you live as long as me, a person is like a flower. The color draws you in. You water it to see it bloom. It rewards you with its fragrance. But it doesn't last. With the passing of the seasons, everything withers away. You can try to water it, but it will never bloom again. Even if the same plot of soil is covered in flowers, that's just how it is. Most of the people in my life will be gone one day. Just like a flower, getting close means losing friend after friend for hundreds of years. Until the weight of their memories crushes my soul. If people don't care about me, then I don't have to care about them. It's better if the people...
Sweet Lolly.
You won't live as long as me, so you don't have to worry about that. Really? Then you should understand. Nearly everyone you know will be gone one day. Traveler?
Is Seat Lolly alright?
Ugh, stupid mind-reading side effect won't go away. It's not like I want to hear you complain about me all the time. Ugh.
Okay, she's definitely drunk. Seat Lolly, maybe take it easy? At this rate, you might sleep past noon tomorrow.
I'm not drunk. I remember everything the traveler said. Just gotta think of a response. I'll think of...
Uh-oh, not this again. Is she asleep?
I'm fine. Can get home.
Is she talking in her sleep or talking to us?
Bye. Gonna walk back alone. Need some time to think.
All right. This should be the place. Who knows if Seat Lolly will...
Ahem.
Seat Lolly!
No need to sound so surprised. Drinking is just a way to pass the time. I mastered the art of moderation Last night doesn't count. It was a minor slip-up, that's all. Anyway, I gave everything a lot of thought, and I think you're right about something. The Battle of Seven Colors holds the key to a lot of the answers I've been searching for.
So that's why you're here so early.
Traveler, great shaman. Sorry to keep you waiting. Shall we head out?
Just follow me. I'll confirm the location.
Of course.
This should be it.
So the battlefield is inside this place.
That could explain a lot of our academic questions.
Don't lose focus. Once we get to the actual site of the battle, all the evidence...
Everyone ready?
So the Abyss invaded through a cave like this?
When the Abyss first began to corrode the ley lines, they took
All the items here should be useful for our
You're not to touch a single-
I don't support invasive excavation techniques either.
Ah, of course. I'll defer to the experts on this matter.
There are weapons here from every tribe in Natlan. The battle must have encompassed the entire nation.
Sounds like we're getting closer to what the legend described. But all we can really say is that a battle took place here. There's still no evidence of any colors or some elaborate maze.
Wow, you're really invested in the battle.
Well, Gridok, send some of your men to search the area.
All the bases. You got it.
Don't jump to conclusions. Of course this isn't the site of the actual battle.
This wall is in our way!
I might have an idea. Traveler, try removing that sphere.
Whoa, we passed straight through! What was that? Some kind of color magic?
It's very close to the technique Wheatsealing might have used.
That's it? Doesn't quite compare to the scale described in the legend.
Still, what a terrific archaeological find.
Enough chit-chat. We should keep going. Hold on. If we step here, we might fall through.
You mean there are traps in here?
Remember how we were able to pass through the wall just now? It must have been because, on our person, we were carrying the same color as the wall. Let's put the sphere down and see what happens.
Oh, you're right. We can keep going now.
Rise like smoke. Rise like smoke.
Wait, what was that? What is...
Look! A maze made of colors.
It's real. I can't believe it.
Hold on. The quality of this space. This isn't reality.
Huh?
No. This is a space constructed using memories as a medium. Correct? Wheatsealing?
What?
No. It's just a trace of her
Friends, this is my question to you. What is our strongest weapon against the Abyss? And after all, is it not after losing the capacity? That is why, with our memory, I have discovered the perfect medium for us to wield that weapon. The more cherished the memory, the more vivid its color, guided by vibrant color without that capacity. So,
Any ideas, Sweet Lolly?
Sounds like she left a tutorial. Not surprising. She always did have to handhold her talentless students. Follow me.
Monsters here too?
Abyss creatures. Likely trapped here for some time. Looks like a few monsters made it out of the battle all those years ago.
What's with these color-changing blocks? You and Sweet Lolly fell through all of a sudden. You scared Paimon half to death.
Must be one of the
Oh no, more monsters?
Ah, shoot. They're blocking the way forward. Let's get rid of them.
Mighty be humbled.
This place is so pretty. If not for those monsters, Paimon would have never guessed this was a battlefield.
The showmanship's not bad, I'll give her that.
Is this a bridge made of colors?
Don't sound so surprised. We just need to cross and we should reach the end.
We're out! Looks like we made it through the maze.
Hold on. This is...
Whoa, so pretty! The thing inside...
It's like a miniature blueprint made from a special dye.
That color.
The dye was modified using a secret technique to harness the power of memories and create mazes like the one we just witnessed. Without that power, it's just a normal dye. But the color it produces is still quite rare. I would say this is the most direct evidence that the Battle of Seven Colors actually took place.
The expert has spoken!
Perhaps I could take a closer look? It's an important piece of physical evidence.
No, you may not.
What are you doing?
Ah, you noticed my signal. Not bad, Traveler. We make a good team.
Huh. So, you've been watching me.
A self-proclaimed book merchant who's never heard of Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power? Please, that work. I knew you were fishy, but I didn't expect you to pull something like this.
Monsieur Montluçon, we just need a few pictures for our research.
Shut it! I couldn't care less about preserving this piece of trash. I would destroy it right now if I could.
But then there would be no evidence to prove the battle took...
What if that was my goal all along?
What?
Huh. Pretending to be a book merchant, pretending to promote the history of Natlan and its heroes, was the only way to get information out of the people in this tribe. But, make no mistake, I'm no lowly merchant. I am the future owner of the largest printing company in all of Tevat. But the dye in that sphere ruined all my plans before they could even get off the ground.
We've received a report that your advertisement in the paper makes false claims. Fontaine Law demands it be taken down immediately.
False claims? The dye I advertised is an unprecedented innovation. It produces colors of unmatched radiance.
Unfortunately, its qualities are neither unprecedented nor unmatched. According to the lady who made the report, she saw a woven scroll in Natlan made with a similar dye. Even more miraculous, that substance dates back hundreds of years.
How? Creating this dye is the culmination of my entire life's work.
Calm down, sir.
Sorry, it's just... I know this product will be a hit. Fontaine's publishing industry is one of the best in the world. All we need to do is publish something in the paper, and we don't need to worry about more reports. Fontaine is...
That goes against all of Fontaine...
What if I give you a portion of the profits?
You're trying to bribe me? Careful. I'm dangerously close to reporting this to Monsieur Novelette.
I knew if I was just allowed to market my product, it would be a hit. But now, no one will see it as anything more than a... I will never accept...
Even when the truth...
Truth is in the eye of the beholder. All I have to do is destroy this sphere, write a detailed report about my findings, and publish it around the world. Once my report is accepted as fact, no one can accuse me of making false claims.
That's awful.
That plan... you mean a hero of Natlan who's not actually from Natlan? From a practical perspective, there's no reason for either of you to stand against me.
Shows what you know.
Oh, since you like rumors so much, have you heard the one about what happens to people who get on my bad...
The wrath of Granny Itzley. Like I said, I knew from the beginning that you would accept my invitation, considering we'd Zealine. You've lived longer than her. With the backing of the printing industry, I can take any book and and in my verse...
That's not real.
That's a no.
Done running your mouth?
If this comes to a fight, per my contract, you're gonna have to go through me.
That's right. I didn't pay all that Mora for nothing.
Wait, aren't you subordinates of the captain?
The captain? You actually bought that? United in the pursuit of Mora, we travel the land to collect debts. Our loyalty is to Regrader, his interests, and...
Regrader?
The captain means nothing to them. They serve a different harbinger altogether. Regrader!
This man has the potential to become a giant in the printing industry.
It's all been a lie from the very beginning!
I don't care who you serve. Fulfill our pact! You two! Time to end then!
Bow your head.
This is where you fall. Laid bare.
Surge power! Suffer the wrath of Eastling!
That's what you get for messing with the hero of Natlan and...
When did this person get... Not good. This is becoming more trouble than it's worth.
Hey, what about our contract? Your boss signed it.
Our boss never signs a contract without loopholes. Even a veteran businessman like yourself fell into his trap. That's what makes him the best. Go home and read the fine print. All I did was trigger the exculpatory clause.
You...
The other stipulations have been fulfilled. I set up explosives around the cave, strong enough to destroy this place, as instructed. Oh, and for security purposes, all explosives have been rigged to blow at a specific time.
What? This whole place is gonna collapse?
You were supposed to wait until I made it out! Are you trying to kill me?
That depends on how fast you can run. I'm off. Oh!
You think you can just waltz out of here? Traveler, stop them, and then we'll make a break for it.
If I'm caught, I implicate my boss. Time for the backup plan.
Wait, don't!
Where are we? Back at the good point. She'll know how. Let's see. Seat Lolly! Oh, looks like it's not gonna be that easy. What should we do? The special color? The one. You're right. Lead the.
He triggered it just like that? If the technique isn't activated correctly...
Instead of a realm of memory, the subjects in question, if you cannot escape in time, it's mutually assured.
I knew it!
I appreciate the
This is no time for a reunion. Can you help me get out?
You misunderstand, Seat Lolly. I'm nothing more than a fragment of memory.
What do you mean? This space can be You just need to...
The maze you saw when people leave, these connections are particular. That is how But this space is because there are no...
Over.
Well, at the...
That's only because you never gave me a moment's peace.
Seat Lolly.
But your special tech...
So you figured...
After what I saw, but you never... I'm getting the feeling...
Seat Lolly.
You...
That color is the core of the technique. More specific, in truth. Yes, the technique, you are fated to... So I wanted to leave...
Your color. You...
One day.
I have to get out of here.
See, Lolly, what are...
I understand the true principle of this technique now. If I can't construct an exit, then I will separate this color from my memories by force.
But you could lose a portion of your memories that way.
I know. But my memory is just a blank canvas I've neglected for 200... Traveler?
When you entered the realm of memory I constructed, I used your memories to learn about your recent experiences. I have a feeling. After 200 years, someone has appeared by your side. The Night Kingdom harbors Natlan's memories, and the Traveler's connection to that realm is incredibly strong. This means that, even without your...
What did you say?
Although he doesn't know how to... That was enough to... Well, Seat Lolly.
Traveler? Traveler!
That's Seat Lolly's voice!
This is goodbye, my friend. Your memories over the past 200 years are...
Wait,
Seat Lolly!
Paimon! Traveler! Hold my hand.
Did we teleport out? Man, that place was so... Woo! We made it out! wonder what happened to the Fatui guy and...
He was most likely trapped inside that space, just like us. The external structures supporting that...
He still preferred that to being caught, huh? They were standing a bit further...
Hello?
It's one of Maluson's employees! Quick, restrain it!
Oh, I can explain. I had no idea Malu-san was such a I'm so glad you managed to get out of there.
Either way, the guards will take you back to the tribe.
I understand.
Anyway, I'm not here to harp on you. I just need to know one thing.
He went that way, but I'm not sure if you can catch up.
That way? Huh. Unless he suddenly grows a pair of wings, I think we're okay. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
Hey, it's Elder Tlapo and a group of Victomisaurs! They caught Maluson!
Something felt off about him yesterday, so I set a few things in motion.
My bank balance! No! No!
What's wrong with him?
That's one of the tricks Claw uses to scare. It's particularly effective on weak-minded people like him.
Serves him right!
I know, it was a lot to ask, making you come all the way.
Was that a declaration? Elder Tlapo didn't appoint us to a whole other task, did he?
Forget about him for now. The Ectomisaurs will make sure Montluçon doesn't escape before the guards arrive.
Right, the special scroll. But...
Don't worry, Witzeline's technique hasn't been lost at all. Come with me, I'll explain everything. Oh, and Traveler? Everything you said about memory, I finally figured out my... I knew you'd want to tag along. Now, when it comes to weaving the scroll itself, you don't actually need to lift a finger. But if we're going to pass on Witzeline's technique, your participation is critical.
What are you saying, Sweet Lolly?
Follow me.
Whoa, look at this place. Do you weave scrolls too?
Scrolls. Scrolls? I thought you were going to show me your masterpiece.
That I am, old friend. The technique I'm about to show you directly relates to woven scrolls.
Fine. What is it? You probably want to challenge me, right? I know you don't have the strength for a real fight, so I'll let you beat me with words.
Old friend, my life is nearing its end. I'm afraid I don't have time for another match.
Hey.
Don't worry. I trust in the belief of our tribe that death is not the end, but the beginning of a new existence in the Night Kingdom, where everything is made of memories. So, do you know why our ancestors insisted on using colorful, woven scrolls to record our history? Because history is the memory of a people. We give our scrolls an orange hue, so the dead can still feel the warmth of the setting sun. We decorate them with kernels of grain fruit.
I know that.
As your friend. I don't have long, Sitali. Oh, I'm not sure I can truly explain my decision. But I know you will understand one day. For now, will you accept my—
Just this once. I understand now, Wheat Sealing. Just like you said I would. Claw, help me move this outside. I'm going to color it. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
We are like birds, soaring through the horizons. I linger between brushes of memory, seeking the color of my final journey. When I get there, may there be feathers to paint the sky, shades of rose. And fields of green to beckon adventurous souls. And azure oceans with which to sail into the unknown. And volcanoes too, where, despite the danger, hidden treasure waits to be found. And graffiti art, of course. Without that color, just imagine the dullness of night.
Anything else?
In the end, I hope everyone remembers my color too.
In the end, I hope everyone remembers your color too. All in all, it was just a technique for coloring a scroll.
The task I'm entrusting to you is much more than that. Farewell, my friend.
I knew you would understand.
This is the special scroll. How did you know how to weave it, Seat Lolly? Hold on. You've lived for more than 200 years. You know how to weave the special scroll. That must mean you're the one behind the gifts from the spirits.
Oh, well, it's not like I wanted to interact with the Appointed. So whenever I delivered the scroll, I used illusions to confuse them. The fact that it turned into some kind of divine intervention is because no one was skilled enough to see through my tricks.
You've carried the duty alone for all these years? Even if you don't like interacting with people, why not teach someone else how to do it?
Traveler, the essence of that color is memory. That means completing the passing the technique on to someone means sharing your memories with them. You need to leave traces of your color in their memory, even though I only confirmed that today. I've had suspicions for a long and, well, ever since we'd Sealing.
Oh, yeah.
It was her But Claw never stopped appointing new candidates to weave the scroll, despite knowing exactly how I felt about the situation. I knew exactly what he was doing. And yeah, if I ever did share my memories with someone, I guess that person would be a friend. This time, though, you win, Claw. Take this. I guess it's my response to what you told me the other night.
What is it?
If I had to choose my color, it would be the color of this handkerchief. Countless people exist in my memories, and I know one day that will be my fate, too. A memory living on in someone else's head. Since you have a long lifespan, you're the perfect candidate to bear this memory and carry my color in your mind. Just keep it safe. And you better not forget my color when I'm gone.
Whoa. It's a little early to talk about death, don't you think?
Isn't that what friends are for?
Okay, this is a serious commitment. Well, Sweet Lolly, if the Traveler's going to leave their color in your mind too, it'll probably be gold, right?
Actually, their mark is already there. Remember the mind reading effect I couldn't fix? Sharing senses allows communication to occur between the consciousness of different people. Naturally, memories are also involved in that process. Although I didn't know it at the time, we both have the ability to see the color of memory, which means that when I shared my senses with you, a connection was created between our memories. And that connection is what caused my original spell to go haywire.
So, you can hear the Traveler's thoughts because you left traces of color in each other's memories? And that's why the Traveler could hear your thoughts too, because it works both ways, right?
Quick thinking, but only those trained in the mystic arts can maintain that level of connection. That's why I can still hear the Traveler's thoughts, but not the other way around. There's no need to worry, though. Now that I've figured out how it works, I'll get rid of it in no time.
Oh.
I lied. Hearing each other's thoughts actually depends on the strength of the connection between our memories. So, after everything we just went through, I bet you can hear me again. I knew it. Since the connection between our memories is already there, the only way to get rid of the effect is for one of us to forget about the other. Just messing with you. I'm a legendary shaman of my tribe. Now that I know the cause, of course I can figure out how to fix it. It'll probably take some time, though, so bear with me for now. Besides, I'm an open book. It's not like you're gonna hear anything embarrassing. Oh, unless I've had a few drinks. A shame? I mean, if you ever miss this whole telepathy mess, I could always share my senses with you again. No promises, though. Some thoughts are better kept to yourself.
Huh?
Ah, you did it? Your investigation into the Battle of Seven Colors must have been fruitful indeed. I do hope you share what you learned.
Wow, the scroll is finished already!
Elder Talapo's wisdom is never wrong.
Yeah, we should explain. Take it away, Traveler!
I see.
You don't look surprised at all.
It makes perfect sense. History is the memory of a people. If we want to depict it, a dye derived from people's memories is, of course, the best choice. Now, it's just a matter of preserving this secret technique. From your description, it sounds like learning the technique requires the previous holder to share their memories.
Well, yeah.
In that case, I must work with our priests to reinvent the technique based on the principles you described. After all, memories are precious things, meant to be shared with those closest to us. I cannot take that choice away from you, Traveler. You completed your task admirably. Finding a way to carry on that legacy is now our duty.
All right, we'll leave that to you.
And please pass along my thanks to Granny Eastly. We interrogated the Fontanian merchant she apprehended, and it turns out he's the reason some among our tribe started to question our history. He hired people to spread misinformation about the Battle of Seven Colors. The recent friction within the tribe is entirely his doing. We now have a record of his crimes, and will begin working with Fontaine authorities in a few days.
So he was behind the controversy in the first place. Guess it's easier to investigate when people are already questioning something. Anyway, that clears it up. People...
Until we meet again.
You told him everything, right?
Yep, we left out the part about your contribution, but it kinda seemed like Chief Biram saw through us.
You could have just said it was a gift from the spirits. I guess he is different from the previous chiefs. But if he figures out it was me all these years, I'm in for a world of trouble.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you.
Oh, it's the other Fontanian researcher. He wasn't...
Please, call me Allier. After questioning, the tribe absolved me of any serious wrongdoing, so here I am. I'll be heading back to Fontaine soon. No employer means no funding, after all. But I'd like to ask some questions about Huitzilin. I want people outside of Natlan to hear her story. But...
Questions? Huh! Why should I let an Outlander tell our stories?
Don't misunderstand. I have no intention of twisting your history or using it to make a profit. It's just honest curiosity. I assure you. I believe amazing stories deserve to be shared with the world. Culture thrives through dialogue and exchange.
All right, you can ask your questions, but be quick. I have important plans after this.
Important plans?
Oh, thank you very much.
Another day, another drained social hold on. You owe me a pair of books.
Oh, that! When it comes to light novels, your memory is like a steel trap, huh?
You're telling me. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. You might need to go to Yai Publishing House, but I don't need them right.
Of course! We'll get them
sent to me. Nuh-uh. I don't want a stranger.
And this is?
The key to my house. Don't bother knocking next time. You'll disturb my sleep.
The abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always there, and it will never perish.